Hey guys, I'm the Maha Mechanic, and today I'm going to be replacing my alternator in this Porsche 944. So let's get into it. Now I'm not going to be going over how to actually replace it, or take it out or whatnot, because this car has had an AC delete done to it, so it's going to be different than all the regular cars that have the AC still installed. And since it's going to be different than the normal cars, I'm just not going to bother with showing you guys how to remove it, because in my case it's a lot more easy to get to, and there's not really many tricks or stuff like that I can show you on how to remove it, because it's not actually where it's supposed to be. So with that being said, I'm just going to pull it out, and then I'm going to show it before whatnot, show you how to take off the pulley, and then because if you're ordering a new one, most likely it doesn't come with a new pulley. And then I'm going to put the new one in, and I'm going to put the adjustment or the tensioner bar, since there is no tensioner bar on it right now. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to wire it up as well. So yeah, let's go take it out, and I'll see you guys when I take it out. So I got the alternator out, and now the replacement one comes without this this pulley right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to remove the pulley. So what I'm going to do is put a screwdriver in here just to stop the pulley from spinning, and then get my impact on here and try to remove it. I mean, it looks pretty corroded, so maybe I spray some penetrating fluid if it doesn't come off, but that's what I'm going to do. So as you can see here, I just have a screwdriver up in there, and then I'm just going to, so I'm going to put the camera down so I can do that. And that worked like a charm. Take the screwdriver out, and then we can wiggle off our pulley. There's one part, there's two parts. And now we can go take this back and get our core charge on it, get the new alternator on, and put our pulley back on. So, good, I'll see you then. So, here's the new one. Now, it's pretty much exactly the same thing. It may be the inside is a little different, but it's the same thing, but just look at all those shiny parts, huh? Nice and shiny. So, I'm going to flip it on its back real quick. And with this alternator, it came with a new fan instead of using the old one there. So, I'm just going to install this like so, just on there, and then we're going to have to reuse our old pulley. So clean up the inside of this real quick. So now that we got the pulley and fan on, I am just going to get the new nut that came with the alternator on there. Just snug it down a bit with my fingers. And then I'm going to put, like how I took it off, I'm going to put this bolt through. Well, looks like our old bolt doesn't work, which is very unfortunate. So we're gonna have to get a new one. Alright, so just a little update. This is the new one. I got a new bolt for it, and yes, it's where the AC compressor should be, because there has been a AC delete on this car. Anyway, I got a new tensioner because I'll put up a picture on the screen right now of what it used to look like. Basically, there was just this one little like stub over connected to the alternator, and this whole piece was broken off. So here's what it looks like now. Got a new tensioner, got a new belt for my power steering pump, and a new belt for the alternator here. So if you look up here, if you have an AC delete, whatever, there's a Lindsay Racing bracket that's on this car, and since the alternator, like Lindsay Racing makes a racing alternator that'll fit this bracket, but I just went with the regular bracket because it was cheaper, or the regular alternator because it was cheaper. Anyway, I had to put a lot of washers in there just to fill that space. I did end up finding the correct size bolt to go on there, and yeah, so basically the one last thing I have to do is wire it up again. So I'll do that right now and show you guys how to do that. So basically, if we go right behind it, we have this big thick wire that is the power, and this is the ground. And if you look on the back of the alternator, see if I can get back here, you can see two like little studs right here. This is going to be the ground, and this is going to be the power. And there's two bolts on each of them. And we're just going to sandwich these wires on these bolts. So I'm going to do that now. And now that I got these on there, I'm just gonna tighten them down, and then we're done. And also, while we're under here, you can also see the state of the oil pan gasket. It's pretty greasy down here. I'm hoping it's the oil pan gasket. It looks like it is because you can see a whole bunch of oil pooling up in this crevice where the oil pan gasket is. So it's also, I mean, over here doesn't look like it's leaking too much, but it definitely is on the other side. So that'll do it for this video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment. And if if you guys found anything that looks out of place or doesn't look right, please let me know. And I could take a look at it, because there's a lot of things I'm coming to see and whatnot that I am realizing and I haven't realized before. So if you guys see anything that in any of my videos that are like, that looks questionable, please let me know so I can get on fixing those. And anyway, on cars like these, make sure you keep on improving.